Thank you once again, Kelly. My next guest is Mr. Tommi Pettersson, who is Vice President of Cargotec Digital Solutions Hub here in Tampere. Welcome, Tommi.
Thank you.
Could you first tell us a little about your own role at Cargotec?
Simply put, my role is to enable and drive the digitalization of Cargotec, whole company-wide.
And your company has invested in the Tampere region. Why in particular?
Tampere region is a good place for a company to be because we have long history here, that's one thing. And then the other thing is that there's available workforce for the things we do. And also the economical environment is suitable for companies like Cargotec to have the R&D, especially R&D activities in Tampere.
2018 you opened the new Digital Solutions Hub here. Could you tell us a little about what it does, what you do there in the
Right.
hub?
It's of course connected to my role driving the digitalization. It's the team of people and team of experts who is actually doing the work on connecting the data from the machines and from other systems and creating the value out of the data for our business units like Kalmar, Hiab and MacGregor.
It's very interesting work and very important work that you do there.
Definitely.
Why did you open the new hub in the outskirts of Tampere, in the middle of nowhere where there's no sea anywhere you can see?
Yeah, it's a good question. Again, it's a part of the heritage. So our factory has been earlier, or Kalmar factory has been earlier in Härmälä, and there was actually a lake close to the factory. But in other terms, we do have all the equipment which there would be in the actual seaport or sea terminal, except the sea and except the ship. But we can actually test the whole system in one safe location, because safety is of course important when you test out new systems and develop new systems. It's important that you can do it in a safe environment.
How easy is it for international employees to fit in Finnish way of life and get accustomed to our culture and work as well?
Yeah, of course the working language is English in our company, so that's not an issue. But otherwise, of course, it's a culture shock for a foreigner to come to Finland if they don't have any experience about Finland earlier. But in the work life, they do work in the teams which have a composition of foreigners or the foreign origin persons, then we have Finnish origin persons. And as they work closely in a team, they get used to the way of working of the Cargotec and Digital Solutions Hub, and through that they get integrated to the work life. The other part is of course the personal life, and especially if you have family with the children, then it's important that the Tampere city supports the families also to get used to Tampere, and they get the support in the schooling and in the nurseries, or even on the bureaucracy or whatever is needed from the authorities. It's important that both parts are covered.
Yeah, it's important for the families to feel included as well as the mixed work groups. You probably collaborate with the local universities, do you?
Yes, we do. We do a lot. We have a long history of doing projects together with the Technical University and nowadays Tampere University. And there are different projects done for Cargotec, or then we join the collaboration on the EU projects or national level projects or programs.
Last but not least, what do you think is the very best thing about Tampere?
Atmosphere. So we have a great location between two lakes. We have a dense city, but then it's easy to get from one place to another, and it's close to the nature, not too big, but big enough to have everything you actually need.
Easily accessible and gorgeous nature.
Yeah.
I can agree with that as well. Thank you, Mr. Pettersson.
Thank you.
Thanks for making the time for this interview. And let's see what's happening in the studio next.